The Charles Richardson Show is uncensored and is for adults only. Mature or immature, doesn't matter.
Hey, are you a big fat bastard who loves eating at Outback Steakhouse but thinks the portions are too small? Well, good news, fat ass, because now there's the Outback Steakhouse Extreme. We don't have a bloomin' onion, we have a bloomin' pumpkin. You know what else we got? Elephant steaks. 50-pound elephant steaks. And why don't you wash it down with 40 ounces of malt liquor and ranch dressing, you fat fuck? Outback Steakhouse Extreme. Punish your toilet.
Fuck you. Go kiss my ass. Here's a short song, you motherfuckers. I hope that you get run over by a car. The asshole you are, you ugly sucker, fucker, 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 fucker. La, 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 fuck you.
Tinder, changing the way we date. Uber, changing the way we get from place to place. We've combined both. Say hello to Under, the car service for people looking to meet that special someone on the way to wherever. Step 1, open the Under app and activate. If you don't like the way the driver looks, simply swipe left using Under's ultra-convenient technology. And if you like what you see, simply like the driver. When the driver you choose also chooses you, you have a match.
Hey, your Paige?
Uh-huh.
And you live in Brooklyn? And you like Paul Rudd movies and brunch?
Yes.
Is that true?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Seems like everybody does.
If the driver wants to get to know you better, he'll swipe forward to indicate that you may sit in the front seat.
Okay.
Yeah, they need to work on this part of the
Yes.
service.
It's a little bright.
Yeah.
Sorry. Did I kick you?
It's not my car. It's not okay.
When you get the right match, sit back and let Under take the wheel.
So, I know where you're going, but where are you from?
I'm from Ohio.
Oh, right. Round on both sides, high in the middle.
Did you just make that up?
No, people say that.
From there, get ready for the most romantic evening of your life.
Cheers.
Yeah, I don't normally drink and drive, but kind of have to in this line of work.
Yeah.
Let's fill the box.
Under drivers are all certified 5-star conversationalists.
You like music?
I love music.
Yeah, music's pretty important, huh?
Do you like music
Oh,
too?
yeah. Big time.
Wow.
I go to like all the bands, shows, and just I listen to everything on Spotify.
Our drivers are experts in picking you up.
You have amazing eyes, by the way. Just noticed, because I'm driving.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, you have amazing eyes too.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I usually last a little longer.
Oh no, you were great. Fare's getting expensive anyways.
Under drivers always end the date like perfect gentlemen.
5 stars for you, mister.
Thanks.
You have another date?
I mean, I do this for a living.
I thought we had a connection.
Sorry, I'm gonna end the date by swiping left. Sorry. Sorry about that. Can you give me a good rating? I mean, for the driving. Sorry, I know this part's kind of weird. Hi there.
Hi.
So I know where you're going, but where are you from?
Connecticut.
Connecticut. Connecticut. That's how I remember it.
Also, if you're feeling adventurous, try Under Pool. Under.
park, every cafe, you will find them there. No eyes raised to greet us, they just scroll and they stare. Friends beside them are distant, each entranced by soft lights, till heads grow heavy and their batteries drain, sometimes well into the night. Kinda all look like zombies, enchanted by handheld spells, caught up in a world by themselves, unblinking like share and type LOL. One gets up and they amble, just get out of their way. They shuffle slowly with their eyes transfixed, just put your phone away. Watch out or your cell phone will transform ya. In front of your face, in front of your face, stuck in cyberspace. It's chewing you up now, don't say I didn't warn ya. Like the living dead, just lift up your head. How did your lives get so twisted? You wanna talk, just press send. 1 million followers on Instagram, YouTube subscribers, and strangers called friends. Face-to-face conversation, you prefer emoji. Swipe left or right, give a heart or like. Please just talk to me. Every new place they check in, what is the Wi-Fi? And if the internet is down, well then it feels like they might die. Even on the toilet, their phone calls their name. Under the covers in the dead of night, playing Pokemon games. Watch out or your cell phone will transform ya. In front of your face, in front of your face, stuck in cyberspace. Just lift up your eyes, the real world's too good to bore ya. You'll see things you find will deserve real likes. Faces show no feeling in this fool's paradise. It looks like they are all just prisoners here of their own device. Suddenly one looks upwards. Are they smiling at me? No. Arm sticks out and the duck lips pout. It's just one more selfie. Last thing I remember, I felt a familiar buzz. I had to look at my phone to see what the notification was. Relax, says addiction. It is just a quick reprieve. I can switch off anytime I like. Of course, I'll never leave. Lift your head. Someday, someday, someday. Just lift your head. Lift your head. Someday, 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 hey, oh, lift your head, lift your head. Someday, 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 hey, hey, just lift your head, lift your head. Someday, 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 hey, hey, hey.
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
We have a full house tonight, like major full house. The ladies are talking. I have no idea what they're talking about. Probably Days of Our Lives, if anything.
Phones?
What?
Tablets and phones.
Oh, God. I find that lies. It's Backstreet Boys and Days of Our Lives. That's what it is.
Karen is not interested in those things.
Thank Christ. Oh, Karen, talk? No. All right, go ahead.
Hello?
There we go.
Yeah,
there you
the
go.
Backstreet
Yeah,
Boys.
Philip's mic is on too. It's just too many.
Yeah, it's on.
Well, we've only got a little over a week till the concert, so.
Is it that soon?
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Yeah, it's true. The 21st. Oh, God. I only have 11 days to live. I am so screwed when I go there.
And, he was all about going, and then now it's like,
Now I'm scared.
oh,
I'm gonna.
I don't know about this.
This is probably the last time Alyssa's gonna have a chance to see the Backstreet Boys, so she's probably gonna run off with them.
Well, just be prepared.
Why is it?
I know,
Why
right?
is it the last time I'm going to be able to see the Backstreet Boys?
Oh, when the hell do they really tour anymore? They're old.
Every 9 years, apparently.
Okay, listen. I'm just going to put this out there.
Well, it would have been 7.
If some of these bands that are still touring can still tour, then I'm sure the Backstreet Boys have several more years.
Don't give her any more hope than she
I've
already
got to
has.
show you. I've got to show you the spoof video that they did back
No, you don't have to
on
show
the
us.
Black and Blue tour.
Trust me, you don't have to show us.
They did this spoof video of them as old men still touring, and
I
it was
swear to God, you
funny
keep talking, I'm
as
gonna strip
hell. It was so funny.
All right, enough. Philip, what's going on, man? How you doing over there? It's you're my only saving grace right now.
Well, and I'm doing good, man. Just got through doing a show that's probably going to get me kicked in the nuts a little bit, as maybe sounding a little bigoted, but I don't give a shit.
Okay, well, we're going to be doing a show too, and I just got kicked in the nuts too. Do you realize how shitty I feel tonight? And I was feeling pretty decent up until about 15 minutes before I got the show on the air. Got a message from somebody, and then we'll introduce them here in a second. But I got a message from like, hey, are you going to be sending a link for us to interview on your show? I'm thinking, who is this? Like, oh, shit.
You forgot.
I totally forgot. So I feel like a monkey's
bag.
I'm freaking- But you know what? They are so cool. I swear to God, they must be smoking reefer right now.
Well, as much shit as they're talking in the green room, they better fucking bring it. All right.
Well, no, I think it's already been brought in.
Oh, then let's get this shit started.
Let's get this shit started. Let's go ahead and introduce our guest of honor right here. Here's a clip from them. It's called. So here's a clip from their show.
In 2001, she got married for the 4th time, and they moved just outside of Atlanta together. This is where she got pregnant and gave birth to her 3rd son. In 2005, Stacey still wasn't happy and got divorced again. This is her longest marriage, by the way. This is 4 years.
So maybe someone can hit us up and on social media to answer this question. Is it at 4 or 5 that you get bundle discounts for marriages? Like at what point which one is free? At which one do you get a free burger with your punch card?
Jesus.
She goes to Vegas and walks in with her punch card. Stacey, here again. Clip.
And here's your espresso machine. I'd get married 5 times for an espresso machine.
She's your extremely Catholic ass motherfucker who would be so good getting divorced 4 times.
Without any further ado, please welcome Jeff, Adam, and Nick, all 3 hosts of the You Hate to See It podcast. Greetings, gentlemen. How you doing?
Howdy.
Hello.
That's wild because
that was
we're
so long
so
ago.
young in that.
My beard was so small.
We were
clearly
so drunk in that. Yeah, I don't even remember the topic of that.
That was probably
the last time we were
cleanest
that drunk
clip you could
recording.
get. Of
Oh, you'd have to be Sherlock Holmes to follow that fucking conversation, man. Good Lord. That was a fucking train wreck.
Well, that's why we edit. That's what editing's for.
And here comes Charles to show all the blooper reel, right? Way to promote him, Charles.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's a clip that Nick put on the internet at some point. But
yeah. So everybody put the finger to Nick now. Come on now.
That was right in the middle of when I was trying to have a YouTube career and was like editing every other day for like hours, along with like editing a handful of podcasts. It was awful.
So now he
and-
doesn't either.
Yeah, now I do nothing. I don't
he
do
doesn't-
any.
Yeah,
I don't
he
even
doesn't do
stream on Twitch
YouTube and he doesn't
anymore.
edit anything for us. So
I barely stream on Twitch anymore. I'm barely here.
So how long have you guys been together for?
Since January of 2020, we started the podcast. So we started it before it was cool to start the podcast.
How's that?
Because everyone got a podcast for COVID, but we started 3 months before COVID.
Oh, like saying I started mine like 7 years ago, but
Yeah,
anyway,
nobody's
nobody's counting now.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm probably like older than all of you. How old are you guys?
25. I'm the oldest.
25?
26, yeah.
So 26 is the oldest.
So
Yeah,
what
I'm-
the fuck do 26-year-olds talk about?
So
me and Charles, we got some great up here. We got some wisdom.
Well-
they talk about Fortnite.
absolutely
No.
not. Fortnite's the worst
Dragon
thing in
is
the world.
fucking
It's
rad.
Call of Duty, okay?
Have you played the latest Final Fantasy? God, guys, it's fucking amazing.
No,
Well,
well,
I've never played
we-
one of those. How dare you?
We
Well, listen,
we did run out of things to talk about 6 months in, so that's when we started
apparently-
doing guests.
But apparently they're going ahead and they're trying to figure out how many marriages do you have to do to get a free burger or something like that. So it's like they're ready. Has anybody entered in their first marriage yet?
No,
Adam's about to.
Adam's the
Almost.
closest.
Adam's the closest. Are you actually engaged right now?
Yeah.
Cool.
I dodged a bullet. Apparently, I was engaged until February of this year.
I've dodged like 4 bullets in my lifetime, so don't worry.
Hey, I'm on my third marriage. I've got all the rules. Hey, yeah, man. Me and my
So that
first.
tip was about him.
He's got 2 more marriages before he gets a free Big Mac.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
hell yeah.
When you're a soldier, you tend to get, that's kind of what we do. We get divorced a lot. My first, was religious reasons. I was church across. She was a whore. My second was Christian.
I was about to say, how many of these were from the across-based strip club?
Mind your business, sir. But I got a good one now, man. She's 5 feet of fury and she scares the fuck out of me. So she keeps me in line.
Nick really has to
woman who
make
scares you.
sure. Nick really has to make sure that his first marriage is his only marriage because he's too Catholic to get divorced.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Nick, what is this? Now, do you really? Now, did you go to Catholic school when you were a kid? I mean,
So, I went
to altar boy, and if so, where did they touch you?
Everywhere.
So I went to Catholic school K
The answer
through
is
12.
yes, and how many?
I went to Catholic school K through 12.
Y'all are
And in my,
fucked up for that.
in my graduating class of 100 people, I am one of like 20 that is actually still Catholic. And I was an altar boy. I was not touched then, but the priest that baptized me in Chicago was the priest with the most allegations of him ever.
Well, let me ask you this, Nick, because I mean, this is a serious question, honestly.
Yeah,
because I'm actually born Catholic too, as well. So I did not have the mental fortitude to last Catholic school for more than a year. But I have to ask you a very serious question: were they hot nuns that did it for you?
No,
Come on,
no.
Charles.
The only nuns that I really ever dealt with turned me from left-handed to right-handed.
Oh,
so
wow! Oh god,
that is a thing that happens. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't
my
know if it
grandmother
happens
went through that.
now, but it happened in 2005.
Jeez, recently
So,
too.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all are about as fucked up as pork flavored yogurt. Good God, man. How did it change the fucking channel? Pick a new topic, Charles. Fuck you for asking.
We've done this before. These are all jokes that we've made.
Yeah, this is. We can move on to why Nick's dad left. We can do
Yeah,
that one.
that's
Like, we can move on to that. I have like 7 years worth. Of
I got
material
a
for
couple
that.
of them. I got a couple of them.
I have
How many
so
years
much
of therapy are
material.
you in, Nick?
I have
So
enough material for
that
every
was
year that his dad's been gone.
That was 5 years in high school, no, not 5 years in high school because I wasn't in high school for 5 years. That was like 5 years between middle school and high school.
The way you act, you could
therapy.
have been.
Probably should still be, but
And final question for Nick: how many drugs you on right now?
none.
Not enough.
Literally none. I went cold turkey my first year of college. Haven't touched one since.
So you did experiment. What drugs did you experiment with?
Baby meth and mood stabilizers.
Baby meth.
Baby meth.
Yeah, like Adderall and shit.
Did Papa meth and Mama
Oh.
meth meet together and form baby? meth?
No, like Adderall's like baby meth.
Oh,
Nick
is
doesn't
that-
understand. Nick doesn't understand what drugs are.
He only thinks pharmaceuticals are the only drugs that exist.
Really?
Nick's over here like, I take hard narcotics, Advil.
Barely.
Yes, and I drink hard liquor, Budweiser.
Yeah,
yeah. That's pretty much how it goes. Jeff is the bearded one. Jeff is the
Yes.
one that apparently is going for the Gandalf look.
Yep, we're getting there.
By the time you get
if I let my hair down, I get called Jesus a lot. That's a thing that happens.
Oh, so you got long hair back there?
Yeah.
Let me see. Turn around.
Like fat Jesus or just regular Jesus?
Well, he's slightly overweight. Jesus, yeah.
No, he has his hair in a man bun. No. Keep it up there.
That's how you know it's gonna be a good blowjob. When you see a
Well,
man.
he's having a he's having a hard time on doing it because his sausage fingers can't get into the thing. He's got meat mallets and hamburger patties.
It makes my
meatloaf.
it makes my
You look like
dick
meatloaf,
real
dude.
small. Thanks. I don't think that's a compliment, but
Meatloaf is popular. Why not? I mean, I don't think he look like the actual.
Is he?
Food
Is he?
Well, he's dead, so who knows
he
anymore?
was.
He's more popular than us.
His name is
that's
Russell
true.
Paulson.
He did get more popular with death, so maybe he really wasn't.
I honestly didn't even know Meatloaf died.
Yeah, we're gonna
You know
talk
what's
about it
funny,
at
right?
the end of the year.
Well, I
Nick.
mean,
Well, it was around
and he
the
was
time
actually
that Betty White
cremated.
died,
That's true, too.
so Betty White kind of
Overshadowed,
overshadowed Meatloaf's death. I think his was like a week later or something like that.
Yeah, at the end of every year, we do like a recap on the year, and so
wild how that works out.
Wow.
any death that we talk about, and so that's usually when Nick and Jeff find out that people died.
A couple months ago, Adam told us that Sean Connery died a year later.
Yeah, that was wild.
A year after the fact, Adam told us Sean Connery died.
It was the anniversary, so everybody knew about it.
But
Yeah,
people were sharing the posts that just said Sean Connery died today, and I was like, "What?"
'cause he sent it to us, and I was like, "Didn't that happen like already?" Or...
I was sad all over again, but it was still exists. I'm like, huh? Isn't this a
I'm sad now that we've brought it up.
Well, that's because you're depressed.
Oh yeah. Still
And
can't
then
beat.
He has over-the-counter narcotics for that too.
Yeah,
I actually do get narcotics for that.
What's that, Philip?
I said I'm today years old, and I learned that Sean Connery just died. So hey,
Yeah, I had no idea. I don't really care, but I had no
I
idea.
didn't know that he died. either.
Did you
I
know
just
that
watched
Chadwick
him in
Boseman died?
I don't
Or
know.
how about
Oh yeah, I knew about that.
how about Kobe Bryant?
Yeah, I heard
Does
Iron
anyone
Man.
know that Kobe
Yeah.
Bryant died?
I heard Iron Man died.
Yeah.
Adam is our last of the three here. Now, Adam, you look like you're like the man of the three. Like, you know,
Oh fuck yeah!
you lead the three. You take Jeff. You put him in a cage. You throw him some meat. You put Adam. I'm sorry. You put Nick inside like a padded room, and you just go ahead and go to town. Right? That's how it works.
Adam, answer this correctly.
The answer is yes to everything.
That wasn't it.
I don't know what you want me to say, Jeff.
Oh, okay. So you're pointing that. So Jeff is the ringleader. Jeff, are you the king tut of these three?
No, I could just beat their ass if I wanted to, whenever. So,
Oh yeah.
Nick
Well,
lives like
so
Nick
so
lives
Jeff
like
can-
3
Jeff
minutes from me.
could,
So
Jeff can beat people's asses, but only one of us can whip someone with a dildo. So I
yeah,
think-
most of us don't just have those.
Please explain that to
go
me.
get it
Who
out of the
whipped
gutter.
who
Yeah.
with a dildo?
So one of our friends gifted Nick a double-sided dildo, and I took the dildo and I whipped Jeff in the gut as hard as I could, and it left a penis imprint on his belly for a few hours.
It was
And
wild.
everyone's reaction was,
very weird.
"Fuck, Jeff is going to beat the shit out of Adam," and my reaction was just laughing on the floor. Like it was. Yeah.
So did anybody get? You got photographs of
Yes.
this imprint, right?
Do we have a photograph?
You
Okay,
do.
yeah.
I don't think I do.
I don't know if I have it. I think,
so which
I think
one
the
of
girls
those-
have
I
it.
was too stunned by
No,
being
search
slashed with
for
it.
it and send it to me now. One of you.
I'll try.
This will be posted.
I have a video of one of our friends taking one and whipping it around above her head, like screeching. That's the thing I have.
No, I like the penis imprint better.
I know where the dildo is if you want to reenact it.
Oh,
Is it still intact though?
I
So
don't know.
probably-
It might,
it's gotta
might
be
have
melted.
decomposed. Yeah,
No, it would be melted by now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it decomposes, Nick. It's
So I'm just curious. So which one of y'all got slapped in the dick or got slapped in the belly with a
Jeff got slapped.
I think
Jeff.
Jeff slapped in the dick.
Yeah. So the rumor is, as we've just learned, that you're the guy who can whip people's ass.
Yeah.
And these, I've seen both of these gentlemen smile, and they have all their fronts. Explain yourself.
Jeff
Jeff spears me.
I don't have many friends. I don't just beat the shit out of the like 2 friends I actually have. Gotta
Jeff
keep them
has
around.
speared me into the shadow realm.
Oh yeah, I have.
I mean, I'm just
I
saying.
have literally just manhandled them many a times. We were doing something stupid drunk one time in college where we were like deadlifting Adam for some reason. I don't know why, but he was laying on the ground and I deadlifted him. I picked him
we were
up.
doing couples workouts just because.
And I
you're
picked
big
up-
and I'm small.
I
Hey,
picked up
Adam seems like the lightest one. So
Yes.
deadlifting Adam,
Yeah, he was the beginning one.
At the time I was 185. So
yeah, he was the beginning weight. You got to move up.
So
You
what
don't
I
start
would
at
put,
the heaviest.
so I would piece together in this fantasy realm that a chick would probably have. You guys 3 in the room. Jeff, you'd be the dominant male, and Adam would be the female, and Nick would be the one.
He'd be the
masturbating in the corner.
If you knew how aggressive I was, that I would not be the female. I'm a pretty aggressive man.
Well, ask Philip. His wife is aggressive, so maybe that's the case.
Do you need help?
You need help? Yeah.
You can blink twice. Blink twice for yes.
Man, this conversation is going off the fucking rails.
And we don't have any stairs.
And the thing is, it's funny, Charles. I mean, listening to these fine young men.
I knew you were gonna say something else. I know you were.
No, I'm not going to insult nobody.
Stooges.
Yeah. I mean, so when I'm hearing them talk about the dumb shit they're doing, right, I laugh. Right.
This is after college too.
Well, see, man, I've done some really stupid shit, and you guys are probably going to look back at this and be like, man, remember that time that you took a shot to the stomach with a double dildo, and you didn't.
Oh, they're still in therapy over it right now. I'm sure.
I was gonna say I still ain't happy about it.
I mean, these are college age antics, man. That we just, I don't know about you, Charles, but I'm listening to them and I'm thinking back when I was their age, doing that same silly shit or worse, actually. I don't know, it's just kind of fun to sit here and listen.
I don't
to this.
remember doing any of this.
That's because you're a girl.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why.
You guys use the
I
dildos
mean,
for other things.
Did you have a dildo mark on your stomach when somebody smacked you? On it?
No.
I mean, that's not where I got smacked with it,
No.
but no.
Go ahead, Karen.
But honestly, I listened to him saying like this is because they're young. If you happen to come to any of our gatherings and they're in the same age category as some of my kids, and yeah,
Which
ours-
are how old?
well, the twins are 26.
And you're 21.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Well, 20 who's counting? But
I am
anyway,
46.
our gatherings get pretty. I mean, let's face it. We took a 10s unit and David put it on his testicles, and then they all took turns.
Wait.
Yes.
Stories like that, you got to take a pause, take a breath. Let us ask follow-up questions.
I have video.
You said you made a guy, a man. You said a man. You're accusing him of being a man. You made a man put a 10s unit.
Oh, it was his idea.
Oh, fuck. Never mind.
It was also his idea to take a stun gun and zap himself in the testicles. But the mistake, he was doing it through his jeans with the stun gun, but he accidentally kind of connected the metal piece to the zipper.
Ooh.
So he got more than just zapped, kind of got burned in the process.
See, now my guy friends when I was in high school were up to this kind of stuff.
Yeah, we still do it now.
But
You guys still
I-
zap each other? Is that how it works?
Yeah, they still do. Or they find anything stupid or ridiculous to do, and yeah, that's.
But I never really did any of that
No,
kind of stupid stuff.
You didn't zap your pussy with a stun gun?
No.
No.
Can't say that I ever did. Well, my friends
Is that not
didn't
on
do
your bucket
exactly
list?
that, but they did other stupid shit.
right.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily just because they're young.
So you know what? We already got one stupid shit out of the way. What are some other shit things that you guys have done? Has anybody of you been pegged?
No.
No. Absolutely not. Again, Nick's too Catholic for that.
It's more just no.
Nick's so
I don't
Catholic
think
that it
Catholic
radiates
needs
to
be
us
listened
that
to
we
this.
say no.
Anytime somebody says Nick is too Catholic for any of this, you're lying. You're just lying. You're telling that you're covering something up.
You're right. Nick, have you been pegged?
No. And it has nothing to do with
Not
my Catholicism.
yet.
It is nothing to do
No,
with
are you open to the pegging?
So
Wait. So Nick.
Yes.
Nick.
Yes. Oh God, I'm on the spot. Yes.
And look straight in the camera, eyes wide open. Have you ever been pegged?
No.
Oh, he's lying.
He's so lying.
No. Let me explain. In my youth,
You saw those eyes go bigger. It's like,
Wait, hold on. Now let
In
me
my
explain. Where does this come into this?
in my youth, I was slightly more open to the idea.
Oh wow.
And I thought about it a lot, and was like, no. Did a lot of thinking, and was just no. I'm good.
It took a lot of thinking.
It took a lot of thinking to think if I wanted to. I wasn't like I wanted to get like
Wait a second.
a dude to peg me.
So you
I
had
don't think that's called
so
pegging.
there
Nick.
was some point in time in Nick's mind where he actually was thinking, do I want a dildo in my ass? Do I want to get
It was like a 5-minute thought process. It was like I thought days about it.
It's way too long.
Yeah, man. When somebody
That's
says
5 minutes too long.
Well, Nick, let me help you out here, sir.
Yes,
When somebody says, "Hey, Nick, you want to go play hide and go anal?" the absolute answer immediately is no.
This wasn't with people. This was just in my own mind. This was just I was laying awake one night, couldn't fall asleep, and I thought about it.
He was going to take one of those dildos that you suction cup to the wall, and he was going to back that ass up.
Hey, man.
Hold on. First of all,
God
you
put the
can't.
G spot in the prostate if it wasn't meant to be, right?
And also, Nick cannot back that ass up because it is drywall.
Oh my God.
His ass is drywall.
And
It's just a long
Adam,
back.
Adam,
Just-
how would
yeah.
you know? How would you know this, sir?
Because every time he stands up, his ass crack is hanging out. So we've all seen it.
And you've obviously stared at it a long time, apparently. How long did you stare? 5 minutes?
Him and I have also gone streaking together. So
Yes.
That was the thing that happened at my house in college. That was
It seems
wild.
like appropriate music, right?
I can't play this.
So.
I can't play this. You gotta cut it. We're gonna get kicked. And this is the type of fucking show you don't want to get kicked from.
yeah.
Nah.
Well, as long as we're talking over it,
It would take me way too many brain cells that I don't have right now to go ahead and reload both Facebooks. And YouTube's actually going to be kind
Yeah,
of
the
nice.
three of us share one, so it's a rough time.
Yeah, it can be a rough time, actually.
I imagine it sounds like it with some of the shit that y'all are pondering in your alone time.
Hey, only Nick.
Yeah,
don't say some of us.
Yeah.
Specified.
Well, y'all are a team, right?
Remember, Nick is Nick is actually the designated masturbator of the three.
Yes.
Again, Adam's the female, Jeff's the male. Nick just goes ahead and thinks about other ways to pleasure himself.
I stand in the corner.
Yeah, exactly. Adam, Nick, and Jeff, they're all from the You Hate to See It podcast. Gentlemen, when does this podcast usually drop, and where can we find it?
Well, it drops Wednesday mornings, and it's available wherever you listen to podcasts: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all the other ones that no one cares about. But yeah,
But they're there.
yeah, they are there for you,
Just in case.
the one person that listens on those.
They're
Yep.
for everyone who listens on their Nokia.
The Nokia.
The bag phone.
Good one. I'll take that one. And of course, way to drop it on Hump Day. Everybody's thinking about either the dildo up the ass or the dildo on the stomach, or
Yep.
the dildo they wish they had.
Yes.
So
There
absolutely,
are a lot of dildos on this podcast.
there is.
Now that I think
There
about
are a lot of dickheads on here. I agree. So explain to me, gentlemen. There, have you guys followed the Johnny Depp, Amber Heard taking a dump on the bed?
yeah.
So much.
What
Yes.
a
Yeah.
great
So
trial.
much.
Real quick, how do you feel about the decision, you guys? Jeff, let's start with you.
I mean, I'm 100% was always for Johnny Depp on this, so I'm okay with it. I'm happy. I'm really excited that she owes like 13 million. Her like total worth is like 2. So that's pretty neat. Pretty happy about that.
Do you think Johnny should have gotten more, Adam? Do you think 15 million is kind of cheap?
No, I think it's a good amount. Like, I mean, I think he is more famous than she is. So, like I said, like her worth is only 2 million.
Yeah,
so
I
mean,
think
like,
the moral victory is better than the financial, right?
Yeah, honestly, like everything about it, like the moral victory, like you're still getting a good lump sum. Like, I mean, granted, nothing will ever come back from like the emotional damage he took and physical damage he took through those years, but I don't know. I mean, it's a win. You got to be happy with anything at that point.
Hey, Nick, stop staring at priest porn and tell us what you think in regards to the decision that was coming. And what do you think about the whole trial in itself? I mean, Johnny wasn't exactly completely innocent. He actually got nailed for one charge. You know, give us your reaction on that.
So I thought that Johnny's testimony was one of the.
Wait, did you say Johnny's testimony or Johnny's testicles?
Both.
Okay.
They are one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. That only results from about 3 decades of heavy drug use. And Amber Heard's testimony was like going to a 5th grade recital for 3 Blind Mice. It was very bad and overacted and just not good. Also, her legal team was from a Cracker Jack box.
Objection, hearsay.
You can't object to your own questions.
This would have been the legal team right here. I mean,
Honestly, we probably would have done better.
Actually, I think Jeff and I probably have more
we
legal
probably would have done
knowledge than the
better.
legal team.
Nick and I both
have law degrees.
They're the ones pointing out all the mistakes on there. I think they could, you know, if Amber Heard goes ahead and rejects this testimony or whatever the fuck they call it,
she appeals it.
Appeals it. They should hire these 3. Maybe,
honestly,
I won't
probably
fight well
off.
for her.
Well, I didn't say you guys were gonna, you know, represent her, you know, really good. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Unless
I'll do everything in my power to represent her poorly.
Unless the appeal suddenly has a lot to do with constitutional law, I'm not going to do well.
No, not at all. I mean, this whole thing, though. I mean, I just saw it as just 2 people being so angry with each other. I think it was both of them are being childish, to be honest with you. You know, oh, you said this and you said that, and this is damning me. No, they're not. You know, Johnny Depp was going to go and make Pirates 7, 8, 9 or whatever.
He wasn't.
Problem.
No, he wasn't.
No, he was fired. He was fired from Fantastic Beasts franchise and from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise because
no,
of
but
Amber Heard.
he was fired this when the lawsuit came out. I'm thinking the lawsuit never came out.
He was fired when the op-ed was posted. When the op-ed was posted, I think it's the New York Slimes. I think they're the ones who did it. When the op-ed was posted,
Washington Post. It was Washington Post.
Oh, the Compost. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
I get my diarrhea mixed up. But regardless, it was when that op-ed was published that they fired Depp. That Disney took the virtuous role and separated themselves from
believe all women even if they lie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
hashtag me too.
Thank you. So here's one thing too. It's like a lot, and Disney's getting heat for that too because they're firing Johnny Depp over accusations, but also Disney was under a lot of heat. Do you think Disney did the right thing in regards to, as a company, just kind of covering their asses?
No.
Or
Disney rarely does the right thing with anything.
Yeah, no.
Disney
fucks up a lot. Disney,
they
has fucked almost every social.
Bob Iger is one of the
ever.
worst things ever.
Yeah, if I come out and say that James Gunn touched me funny, they're gonna fire James Gunn again immediately, regardless of what happens. Like regardless of the truth or not. Like,
especially for female.
So if you each had a stake in a company, and it doesn't have to be Disney, but one of your big names, your big employees, whether it be an actor or just a general guy that does plumbing or whatever, all of a sudden gets accusations against him. You know, he's got a lawsuit that he has to, and it's against every moral thing that your company stands for. But hasn't been proven guilty yet, but you're getting some heat because either your customers or the people you deal with say, we're not going to back you on somebody like this. What do you do?
So I think I speak for Nick here because yet again we both have law degrees. Innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't give a shit how many allegations you throw at someone. They are literally innocent until you can prove to me that they are not.
I'll take one step further. I issue a blanket wide statement for the company. No comment until the case is resolved, and anyone who speaks out in the name of the company on this is immediately fired.
Okay.
No matter what, like no matter what, if it's for, against, whatever, if you speak out against it, or if you speak out in any way for this thing that hasn't been settled yet, you're fired. Don't care how high or low you are.
Now, Jeff, you mentioned that you and Nick both have law degrees?
We have law enforcement degrees,
Yeah,
so we both well, they cover the same fucking thing, really. Law school is the one that really puts you into the area of law, but
so what degrees in law?
Criminal justice, essentially.
Yeah, criminal justice. Yeah.
It's a fancy name for criminal justice.
Yeah.
So
I never considered my master's in criminal justice to be a law degree, but interesting.
There you go.
So, it's
I never thought of it that way. That's awesome.
It essentially, I mean, you can go to law school and take the bar with that degree.
Yeah.
So just like just like they have a new term for guys that used to be or chicks that used to be guys, called transgender. So there's going to be all sorts of
a trans lawyer,
weird,
there you go,
trans junkies, whatever.
Identifies as a lawyer. Yeah.
We can do that. What do you guys think about that? What's your stance on the transgender community? You guys
that's a no comment over here.
That's a no comment.
No comment.
No comment.
That's a hard no comment.
Oh wow, you guys are really taking the fifth on this one. Holy
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's like why? I mean, what prevents any comment?
It's a thing with our podcast.
Yeah, it's a decision within our podcast because the three of us all have differing political stances. So anything that we know, any of our stances is
especially something as hot as this.
Yeah, if one of our stances is not something that we can civilly talk about on our own podcast, then we don't comment on it.
But it's hang on, Charles, real quick. It seems like with the three friends, as friendly and the chemistry that you guys have, obviously. I mean, y'all are pinging off each other in this show. I mean, to me, that almost seems like that would be the perfect platform to do it.
We like Adam and I are polar opposites, and we've discussed every single one of these issues in private. And
yeah, we talk about it. We just try not to use our podcast as that platform.
Because that's not what our podcast is for. Entertainment. It's not for social issues.
Adam and I have thought about having a political podcast, but
we've thought about it.
Haven't done it yet.
It's an option. It's an option we have, but we haven't jumped on it yet.
Now, are you? Who's the one that's engaging in? Adam, you're the one engaged, right?
Yes.
Okay. Nick, Jeff, you guys have female friends that you don't have to blow up on a nightly basis?
or do you have male friends? Regardless, do you have someone?
Yeah, that's true. I
have both.
I want to keep it open.
I have both.
Do you bang both of them?
No. Granted, I've kissed both of these gentlemen below me. So
I think I don't think we've made this explicitly clear. Nick is too Catholic for sex. He is not married.
Nick, are you telling me you are a virgin?
No, I am not that Catholic. Okay, I'm Catholic. I'm not that Catholic.
Listen, I could go ahead and classify you under the Tim Tebow version of Catholic right there.
No, Adam likes to call me Catholic light. I disagree with that, but for all intents and purposes, that isn't awful. That isn't the worst description.
I'm just imagining it's like Nick and Jeff, you guys, when you're out there, on the prowl for some tail. Sometimes
I've never been on the prowl for tail. Never once.
Jeff, have you been on the prowl for tail?
I mean, yeah.
Besides your own ponytail, I'm just talking about the other.
Oh, then no.
Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. I have been on the prowl, but never once has it ever been anything close to a success.
Now just take that for instance, and now you got to deal with. Would you be happy? Now, again, this is not political, but this is just personal. Would you be happy dating somebody who successfully went in and did the surgery and is now now is classified as a female, but was once a male?
I feel like he's trying to trick us into commenting.
No, I'm not.
So I have a really good answer for you.
No. Hey, here's the thing. You don't have to say if you agree or disagree, but the reality is out there that this is happening. And that's why I'm so glad I'm not dating anymore. I'm married. I'm just staying the hell away from it.
So here's mine. Is that's something that I would like to know early on in the relationship. And would that be a deal breaker for me? Yes. But also, if I found out at the moment in bed that, hey, that's a thing, we're having a much bigger problems about lying, and also deal breaker.
The
lying's more of the deal breaker at that point.
So you're saying more counseling? I get it.
Your sexual preference to any sexual orientation is your own.
There you
It's
go. Agree.
Whatever.
I was just
and
getting
if you're comfortable with it, you're comfortable with it. If you're not comfortable with it, you're not comfortable with it. And that is literally an opinion and a preference to something.
And you're not a bad person for having that belief.
Yes.
Let me
just as I
am
a straight man, I prefer to have a straight woman as my partner, and you can prefer anything.
Just to be clear on the show, what I'm asking is not any type of admission of guilt or anything. This is purely these gentlemen's preference. Now, you guys are gentlemen. You didn't used to be women, did you?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
These gentlemen,
even though my eyes are dazzling, I am still.
Yeah,
Jesus gave him that face.
Adam, have you ever thought about shaving down your dick into a pussy? You ever thought about doing that?
No.
Okay.
I have not thought about that at all.
Now you have. Now you are.
Now I am. I'm contemplating it.
Now Philip is turning bright red. My can is working perfectly. Jeff, coming down to you there. I see you
this is a
thing in your mouth.
So I think it would be basically kind of what like Nick said. Like if it was something brought up early on, like in the relationship, I think it would be something I would definitely have to have a long, serious thought about. Like if it was brought up to me like straight away, like first, second date, like, hey, this is a thing. I think it would be like a long thought, like a long.
It'd be a longer courtship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be like a long time for me to like process and try to like figure it out. As of right now, I would say no, but I mean, I've also never been put in that situation. I don't know. Like I'm more of a like, if you have feelings for someone, you have feelings for someone. So I think it would be reliant on that, but like as of right now, no. But
I think it's tough right now because it is not yet "quote unquote" normal at this state, like in society, for this to come up. In 50 years, this could become a thing that like because this is brand new for everyone right now, and everyone's at different stages of understanding this. So like our kids are going to understand it way better than we can. And as society moves on, it will become more normal within society. So,
yeah, absolutely, yeah, and that's why I'm thinking I think 50 years you're giving it way too much. I'm thinking like maybe more 10 or 20. It's really fast.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we are talking with Nick, Adam, and Jeff. They are the hosts, co-hosts, bitches, whatever you want to call them. Of
like
the
bitches.
You hate
I like
bitches. You
this.
hate to see it podcast. Now, of course,
I'm going to write that down.
Yeah,
we are the bitches of
the bitches of this podcast. How about listen? Gas prices. What's your gas? I mean,
your
honestly,
segues are remarkable.
They are.
Honestly, his segues are better than though. So
we're talking about boners going away. Now we're talking about gas going up. So boners deflating, gas rising. Have you guys felt the impact over there? I mean, do you guys travel a lot?
Yeah, I drive
580 for a gallon of gas.
Yeah,
yes, we feel it.
I drive 45 minutes to and from work every day.
And you have a big car, right? Because you have
no, I have a Pontiac G6, so it's a sporty car, not a sports car, but it's sporty. It's a convertible. So it gets
like a midget bulky, right?
Yeah, it gets exactly the same gas mileage as my fiance's Ford Escape. So,
delightful.
Oh yeah,
it's not.
Exactly.
It's really not.
No, it's not. It doesn't sound delightful.
Well, you know what? So on this, so Adam, so I mean, 45 minutes to work. I can only assume that, part of your reasoning to get married is economical. It's got to be. You got to it's got to be a weight in there, right? I mean, because with, having a family, now you're getting ready to start a family and working these long hours. And I mean, just how do you see it happening with, with joining your family together with the cost of just everything going up? I mean, how do you make it with how much you say for gas?
Right now it's $5.89.
$5.89. All right. So down here in Texas, I mean, we're around, we're over $4, but not $5.89. I mean, that's a hell of a ding in your pocketbook.
What state are you in, Adam?
We're all in Illinois.
Illinois? Okay.
Which is great for taxes. So
10 out of 10. What do we rank? Like number 48th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, do you guys live close to one another?
Yeah, I live like 3 minutes from Nick. I could literally, while we're still doing this, drive to Nick, beat the shit out of him, and come back.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I'm about 45 minutes from.
I've had a couple drinks, but fuck it. Where's my?
I was about ready to say,
I better not miss.
I used to live within 20 minutes of them, but when my fiance and I decided to move in together, the cost of housing is so expensive that we had to move further away to get a house that was of good quality, because what we paid for our house would easily be at least quadrupled if we bought it near where they're at right now. So
even buying a house, it would be actually more expensive to go ahead and have a mortgage than rent. Is that what you?
Yeah. Right now,
the interest rate alone is ridiculous.
We bought our house a year ago. And in June of last year, we got lucky, and I also worked for a company that if we got our mortgage through that company, I got 1% off of our interest rate, and so we ended up getting like a 3.8% interest rate, which is phenomenal. Compared to right now, it's almost at 6% in this area.
Yeah, it's kind of high up there.
I was saving up to just get my own place, small, it's gonna be my first house, whatever. I don't need it to be big. I'm by myself, maybe a couple bedroom, bathrooms, small little place, and just to how much literally week to week it jumps. I'm just I'm just gonna keep saving, and then maybe if this goes down, then I can buy myself an even bigger place. And
you have to overpay right now. You have to.
Yeah, there's nobody. When you see a house that's listed for $499K, people are bidding like $520, $550.
Oh yeah, my boss at work right now is selling his house and moving to a new house, and he put his on the market after the first open house. They had 10 bids, and 2 of them were for 50,000 over their listing price, and they accepted the highest one.
Well, yeah, of course, not going to accept anything lower. Are you crazy?
Yeah. Well, then he went and got a house that he overbid for because they overbid on his house. So he's like, I mean, I got the money for it, and it's like, I don't know, man. That's a wild way to go. But
well,
Jeff,
my
I don't know.
Parents had built a house, and then they sold their old house, and when they sold their house, it went in a week.
Yeah, it's fast down here in Florida.
So my house that I bought, it got posted 9 a.m. Friday morning, and on Sunday at 4 p.m. they were no longer taking offers.
I was saying, do you even need a real estate agent for that shit now?
Yeah,
right.
And then Monday afternoon, and they said that they were only taking highest bid, make one offer, that's it. And so we ended up winning the highest bid by $3,000. And then when the bank came in and told us how much the house was worth, we had to haggle them down more because we could only afford to pay $5,000 over what the house is worth. And so we told them this is our max, and they came down a little bit, and we're like, no, this is our max. They came down a little bit more, and we were like, I don't think you understand. This is our max, and we literally cannot afford to go anything higher. If you don't accept this offer, we will walk away, and you're going to have to put it back up for sale. And
This is exactly the terminology I used when I went ahead, when my wife went to buy her car. We saw a car online for $7,300. Like, pretty nice car too. We went in. We went ahead and said, okay, we're going to here to buy this car. They came back with a price $15,500. Where the fuck are the $8,000 in fees? Oh, well, the price that you saw was for a trade-in with a 6-year, 7-year loan, this and that, and this is a cash price. I'm thinking,
why the fuck does the length of the loan make the fucking car?
I don't fucking know.
What?
Yeah, well, that was the thing. It was like, oh, well, if you're paying cash, then it's going to be more. And I'm like, no, I have the money right here. I just want to buy the car.
So what I did basically is I said, listen, we have $10,000. I didn't do the Dr. Evil thing. I didn't do that. But I said $10,000. It's like, give me a minute. Let me go speak to my manager. He went into a room, jerked off for about 2 minutes, and said we could do $12,500, and we'll throw in we'll throw in a freaking one of those little breathe right things for you. Like, no,
we'll give you one free oil change.
Yeah, you're not getting me. 10. That it's 1 and 4 zeros. 4, 1, 2, 3. Yes, 1 and 4 zeros. That's how much I have. She's got 10 grand in the bank. We're gonna go ahead and buy the car with that 10 grand. Give me a second. He went ahead to finish off on his partner's face. Also, a guy, by the way, about as big as the beard as Jeff is. So it was very ugly. And then he came back. It's like, can you do 10.5? I'm thinking, we've already been here 3 fucking hours. 500 out of me. Go get the damn car. And it's just like, honestly, why the fuck do you need to go ahead and waste our fucking time? Because literally,
we were there forever.
This was not a ploy. I actually had another dealership call me because I was making calls all over the place and said, hey, you still want that car? I said, how much is the car? It's $9,500. Any extra bullshit tax and shit that I have to pay? No, $9,500. Come down and get it. Give me a second. I got to deal with these jerk-offs. I'll call you right back. That's when he said, okay, 10.5, take it. So it's like there are a bunch of jerk-offs over there. Car dealerships, anybody that's in sales, bunch of jerk-offs.
Carvana.
Carvana did change the game, my boy.
Oh,
Carvana.
we're losing
never
money
mind.
on this purchase, I'm like, yeah, right.
Yeah, you're not
Exactly.
losing money on shit. As a matter of fact, you're laughing about the $2,000 you're making on your dealer fee.
Mhm.
You fucking morons.
Well, the good news is for people like Jeff and Nick who are going to go out there and you want to get a house, I think it's very wise. You want to save your money because I don't know if you're seeing the reports, but what they're expecting right now, what the Fed is trying to do is raise interest rates so goddamn high that it stops people from buying, which means the market is going to fall out. And when it does,
waiting for that fucking housing crash.
I'm just
When
hoping for that happens by like August of next year because that's when I'm looking to buy.
There you go. Just don't tell anybody because they'll go ahead and drag it on.
Yeah,
you want to keep that and down low. Once again, everybody, just go ahead and make sure every Wednesday morning, right before you start humping, you take a look at the You Hate to See It podcast.
Or
Nick,
while you're humping.
Oh, while
listen
you're
to
humping,
it.
exactly.
Hey.
I think it's going to be kind of hard to download the podcast while your girlfriend's riding you, especially if she's good. Now, if she sucks, then you're probably going to get bored. You want to go ahead and
Hey, Spotify is real easy. Just click and it's there. You're done.
Honey, what the fuck are you doing? I am riding. I am riding
here's
your
the
cock.
thing.
I'm taking a picture of you, honey.
We upload that at 5 a.m. Eastern time. So just pop that on and then start having sex.
Well, that's
We're also good for cuddles.
But that's 5 a.m. Eastern time. That could 2 a.m. Pacific time. Somebody's banging.
Yeah, but no one cares about the Pacific time zone.
That is also true.
That's true too. That's true too. You want to keep your audience limited to Illinois, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, that's basically what we've been doing anyway. So.
Yeah, that and then one random guy in Russia and then another guy in Vietnam. Yep.
Another random guy in Russia. Would that be Putin?
I
fucking hope so. Man, if communism can help our podcast grow, fuck it.
Yeah.
He wants to be the next Peter the Great, excuse me, not
I
Stalin.
don't understand. The one person in Russia you actually give a shit about, but like 5 or 10 people in California, fuck them.
Yeah, it's California.
Yeah.
I mean, I also
Thank you. I will drive to the border, and
with the
I'm not
exception of
taking it.
any guests we've ever had in California,
Which is most of them.
Yeah,
I
a
don't
lot
want
of them.
to
Yeah.
hear you, Philip. You're the one over here that's calling me after every show. Like, did I do okay? Are we going to be heard? I want more listeners. It's
You are as full of shit as a Christmas turkey. All right. Take 2 steps back and fuck your own face. All right.
Can we go on? Can that be live streamed? I want to see this.
I'm getting my, if you guys can't tell, man, I'm getting my interview skills from Big Chuck here, you know, because he's fucking phenomenal with his segues.
Yeah,
so,
right.
you know, so speaking of high gas, what do you think about fucking bitches? What? What? Where did that come from?
Light them on fire.
There's a lot of squirrel moments.
There is.
Yeah, good lord.
And
I
he
mean,
complains about me.
Alyssa, you need to get one of those little lasers like you do for cats. And when he goes off on a tangent, just put that shit on his fucking face and just sit back and watch. We can watch him play with his fucking face for an hour.
Mhm.
Be a
Absolutely.
lot.
Yeah, that'd be kind of fun, actually. That's more entertainment than I have here on the show.
Also, for the comments, yes, it is
That's
just
horrible.
search "You Hate to See It" on Spotify.
Oh,
And you'll
hey,
find
it's
it.
on Facebook, so go give him a like on the Facebook as
Also
well.
true. We are on Facebook.
I love the Facebook.
It is the Facebook.
The
Well, because that's what it originally started as, the Facebook,
It's
right?
No,
Yeah.
meta. It's meta now.
Yeah.
Shut the
No,
fuck
it's
up.
still Facebook. Meta's the umbrella company. Let's get it right. No, it's not Meta. You know, you don't log into Meta.
It's the Facebook.
It's
The
still-
Facebook.
It's still the
No, I
Facebook.
like the Facebook. It really.
The Facebook.
I don't know. Something about it really emphasizes.
They need to go back to
That's right.
retro and just put the Facebook again.
What you been doing for 30 minutes on the shitter? The Facebook.
it. I've been
I
the
get it.
Facebook,
I've
and
been
then
doing-
I
I've been
spent
doing
2
the
minutes
Facebook.
on the Instagram.
Yes,
Yeah.
on the gram.
The gram.
The gram.
What are you, a 15-year-old white girl?
No, 50.
Fucking maybe.
She's doing the gram.
Damn right.
The gram.
Oh
Maybe
god.
mind your fucking business. Mind your business.
Gentlemen, Adam, Jeff, Nick, any last words? Anything last you want to go ahead and plug away besides each other's ass?
And dildo fights.
Stop judging.
Nick, I'm coming over after this.
Oh, good lord. Hold on, I gotta get to 45.
Is it crickets,
I don't know.
really?
What do you mean? I don't know. You don't want to plug our fucking podcast? What are you, lame now?
How about let's have Nick do it again.
Oh
No,
god.
that was so
No,
bad.
I don't
last time.
I don't have that up. I need to be prepared for this.
Nick, it's very
Get it
simple.
up.
Follow us wherever you listen to
Sounds like
podcasts. We're available on all social media that matters. If we're not on that social media or we're not on that podcasting platform, then they fucking suck and don't use them. So
Boom.
Boom, there you go. And that's straight.
that's how
hate
you
to see
plug.
it.
And that's straight from Adam's mouth. And
Yes.
there's not a lot of things that come straight out of Adam's mouth and more in his. Anyway, so make sure you go ahead and see it. You Hate to See It podcast again on all social media platforms that actually give a shit and that don't suck. And
Yes.
you guys have been awesome. I appreciate it. And again, my sincere apologies for being. I guarantee you,
unacceptable.
I guarantee you, if I was prepared, the segue between gas and transgender would not happen. I guarantee that would not happen.
No,
But thank
thanks
you
for having us.
But thank
Yeah,
you
you
for
guys
this
are awesome,
opportunity
man.
for you tell me I suck. Thank you.
You guys
All
are
right,
awesome, man. Thank you all for coming on.
Take care,
Thank
everybody.
you for
Thanks
having
for
us.
having us.
Everybody else, we're going to go ahead and take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. And well, I guess that's how bad I am. My intros just suck too.
Wrapping up the show with a list.
Dude, that's not it either. Damn it. Damn it.
Welcome to
this
this
point,
first ever live stream of You Hate to See It's podcast.
At this point, he's got to be doing it this badly on purpose.
Number one thing you hate to see.
We have not gone on break yet. What the actual fuck?
is number one thing you hate to
now.
see: Charles controlling anything on the StreamYard.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. All right, we're out of here.
Stay where you are.
I'm watching a retard eat hot wings.
So we'll return after this.
Perfect.
We want it back. We won't let down. We want it. We won't back down.
There's a sin and a grin. I begin, oh God, I feel it coming. Drop of blood and a pill. Air is still and I feel it freeze me to my bones and clover and belly sober. The light of reason to be so blind. Bones and clover and slightly cover. The end it seems so. Let me start again. Open mouth with a touch and a breath. Oh God, I think I'm coming with a blade on my skin. I begin to cut the empty from my bones and clover and lightly sober. The light of reason to be so blind. Bones and clover, the guiding cover. The end it seems so. Let us start again. Let us start again. Let us start again. Hurry up again. Let us start again. Let us start again. Let us start again. Hurry up again. Bones and clover and lightly sober. The light of reason to be so blind. Bones and clover, the guiding cover. The end it seems so. Bones and clover and berry sober. The light of reason to be so blind. Bones and clover and slightly cover. The end it seems so. Let us start again.
No. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. I think I farted again. I made people leave, offended my friends. Oh, baby, I just gave it a push. I didn't know it was that serious. I could knock down wild horses, but it smells so fragrant to me. Oh, baby, baby, I'm breaking some wind. I ripped it you dance.
Brittany, before you go on stage, there's something I want you to have.
Oh, it's beautiful. But wait a minute, isn't this?
Yes, it is. Gas XN Vino. Went to the pharmacy to get it for you.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
I had no choice, baby.
I got it again. Yes, ripped apart. There's no one to blame. Oh, baby. There's a sulfurous gas. Escaping my ass. I've got to dance. Oops.
We're back to the best show you have never heard of. That's the Charles Richardson Show.
You got girls who freaking smile. You have the balls to come down.
Man, 4 microphones. I gotta go ahead and log into. I miss these days where I can have everybody in the studio and
4.
maybe one person. Yeah, well, mine, Karen's, yours, and Phillips.
Oh, I didn't know that you had to log into his
Yeah.
separately. I just wasn't.
Man,
thinking
you could just
ahead.
send them a link just like you do me. I mean, that should take care of it. I mean, if we all just mute our microphones.
Nah, I'd rather have people in studio. You know, so all right. So that's the other thing too. It's like, I could do that, but it just seems like it's just too much of a hassle.
Well, I mean, again, that's where I kind of come in. I just always mute my microphone when y'all are going. I just mute my mic because I don't want y'all to hear.
And that's appreciative. People, some people, I'm not going to name any names, West Coast. They go ahead and they just don't care. So it's like, they fuck around and I can hear everything they do.
Yeah, Tammy was in here and she started talking. I was like, I hit the mute and I was like, hey.
No, not Tammy. I wasn't talking about Tammy.
No, I'm talking about, when Tammy would come on, like because she was sitting over here, watching the show and listening in, and she started talking. I was like, damn it. And I hit the mute and I'm like, hey, they can hear our conversation.
Why is David saying Karen's camera needs to be lowered a bit? It's fine. It's her head or her
He's
face.
lonely.
His face is, if he's lonely, he needs to call with some of his older people that he likes. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
What state is he in?
Confusion.
That could be true, but
Don't say it.
but he's not in his home state. Let's
Right.
just put it that way.
He's
He's in
not.
St. Louis right now.
St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Pitbull concert.
I was like saying he better be doing something good over there.
Yeah, it's he'll have to tell us because I believe that was supposed to be a private concert.
Apparently, he's got plenty of time. He's chatting in here. Dave, why don't you give us a fucking call?
Well, he tried to call during the interview, and he goes, "I tried," and I said, "Well, there's an
No,
interview." So,
I didn't see it. It didn't come through.
oh, so try again, David.
Try again, David.
Well, you were
813.
distracted by the shenanigans.
Well, yeah, probably. Now he's over here typing boobies.
I'm gonna tell you something, Charles. I learned something about how you and I work together off this last interview.
I know you're great and I suck. I know.
Well, yeah, but that was I said something I learned, not something I already know.
My
Those guys, man, they're just kind of unfiltered and just going. And usually I'm the reserved one. If that makes between I think the room right here. I don't know. Alyssa's pretty damn reserved. I don't know if I can outdo her, but
No,
Yeah.
you'd have to basically stop talking for about out of the 2 hours that were on the air, probably an hour and 45 minutes of no talking, and that would be you'd be down to that reserve level.
Unless we get
I
some
talk
drinks
when
in
I
her.
have something to say.
Which
See that?
again, she's
I
very
wanted a
reserved.
margarita tonight, and I haven't made it yet.
Well,
so-
Why not?
Well, the thing is, alcoholic beverages and reading,
It was a rough day.
like drinking and driving. We don't do those together.
Wait a second. The lonely one is on the air. Go ahead, lonely one. Lonely Hearts.
Hello.
He did all that.
He just
calling.
wants to breathe.
Oh
into the
yeah,
phone.
we miss his breathing. That's what it is.
Oh. I it's the sniffing.
That's pretty much under control.
Oh, well, that's the one we
Steroids.
miss. Hello. Testing 1 2. 1 2 3. 3 2
Can you
1.
hear me now?
Turn your headset on. Dave.
Hello.
Oh, there he
go.
is.
There we go. He figured out how to work the phone now. Hi. David?
And maybe not.
Are we not coming through or something?
What's your name, scumbag?
Oh, see, you scared him away.
Gunny Irving scares everybody away.
Yeah, so. The fuck's going on? We did have this problem one time before.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do we remember the solution?
Yeah, restart.
He says he can't hear you, so let me try calling you.
Skype.
813-699.
Hang on. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm restarting it.
See, we're trying to
Go ahead. Go ahead. Because your call comes through.
Well, let's see here. Let's try it here. Hang on.
See, I hear you. Can you hear me?
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, can you hear me?
No.
Wow, okay. All right, I gotta work on that. Okay, so we have phone issues.
We apologize, David.
Hey, well, I got my phone up here if he wants to call it.
You got to give him the number.
Well, it'd be it's up to Charles. It's his show. So
give me a second. Let me try one thing here. Apparently, this thing wants to play jokes on me. It likes to play jokes on me. Everybody likes to play jokes. Everybody likes to play jokes on me.
So what was the one thing you learned, Philip?
So the one thing that I learned, man, is chaos. Man, when it's chaos like that, and that interview was unbelievably chaotic because again the segues and so it kind of allowed for a moment of honesty, especially with Charles talking shit to me and then me giving it right back. That just typically don't happen. Usually we're kind of in agreement and somewhat, but man, I thought that was a pretty fun interview, man. I thought it was definitely fun.
Give me another call, Phil.
All righty.
Figure this out. Fucking pain in the ass. You hear me? Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right.
But can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Through the Skype?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
And that's how we do it. That's called teamwork in action.
Absolutely.
Damn right. Let me call him back because I know he's not going to call. He's going to, how do I call again? I don't know. I don't know how to call.
Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right, good.
There we go.
All right. What's up there, Lonely Hearts?
I need a little bit of cleavage from Karen.
For God's sake, you can't wait till after the show.
Yeah, can't you guys give it a rest? I mean, Karen, do me a favor. Go to the bathroom and just take your phone with you. Hurry up. It's only going to take them a couple of minutes anyway.
Flip through your photos. You'll be good.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, come on now. It's been over a month.
Over a month?
Hold on a second. I was just in Chattanooga with you.
Oh, apparently you didn't do much.
We have kids in our room. We can't.
You still got cleavage.
Well,
that's all he said he needed was cleavage. You're right. I mean,
exactly.
Karen does make a point. That's all you needed was cleavage. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of watching Family Guy, not Family Guy, American Dad, and Steve's like, I want to see boob. It's like that does it for him. Yeah, so he's the Steve.
And we did have that fast tracking moment between them coming back from down at the river and before they got back to the hotel. So calm down there.
Yeah, calm down.
It's nice to know you forgot about it already.
Calm down there, Tiger.
Maybe we won't chat tonight.
So you are going to tell me that was good enough for you?
I mean, it was a start.
I know you're. I was gonna say, I know you're fucking lying now.
That is a horrible buzzer, Phil.
No, that is a perfect.
No.
That was perfect for the moment.
No.
Would you prefer?
Yeah, actually, that's better. That's the buzzer.
I think mine is just fine.
Nobody is going to top the Family Feud buzzer. I'm sorry.
Right.
That's going to top all of it. I haven't gotten a good right answer ding yet. That's the only thing I got.
Well, I think the man wants to talk to his wife, so we'll hold on.
Oh yeah. I apologize. I forgot. I forgot this is somebody else's show. All right,
Right.
go ahead.
Give us some good content, David.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, we haven't
No,
had
I
any
was-
good content today.
I was
Here,
gonna-
Karen, you're on full
I was
screen
gonna
right now.
call.
Thanks.
I was gonna call
There you
in earlier when everybody was talking about the dumb shit that they were doing, and
Admitting
basically
yours.
just like Karen said, we it's not the stuff that we used to do; it's the stuff that we still do. So
Exactly.
And what do you still do?
Stupid shit.
Like?
Well, yeah. Well, the taser to the balls, or the TENS units, the taser to the zipper. That kind of hurt a little bit, but
there's not
Oh.
much. But there's
And
not
then,
much down there, so it's like, how can it hurt?
there's this.
Just shocking hair, you know.
I guess, yeah, maybe.
Then there was the cattle prod. Josh had the cattle prod.
Oh my god.
And the dog collar.
Oh yeah, the shot collar, that was fun.
The last time was the best because David had the shot collar on in the bedroom and he didn't know that someone had the remote for it. And not only did she have the remote, she had it all the way up and she just laid on it. So you hear David screaming from the bedroom. He's like, shut it off, shut it off.
No, I put it on because somebody told me the damn batteries were dead.
Yeah, and you believed us.
There you go.
Do you not own a voltmeter? I mean, an ohms meter would tell you, you know, if it works or not.
That's true. That's true. But we do different challenges.
Philip,
We do
where's
different challenges
where's
too.
the wah on that one?
Oh man, I'm kind of lost in this moment, brother. I do apologize. Let me help you out. But listening to it, actually, Charles. Well, actually, the different one that I was thinking, right, would be like
retard alert! Retard alert!
Oh, come on. We can't use the R word here. Come on. All right,
Well,
let's get
I mean,
back into-
I mean it in a very special and comforting way because I mean that is some guy stuff. What David is talking about doing, that is some true guy stuff. You don't hear about girls doing shit like that, or I have.
No, because the girls are the ones that
I've
usually
been-
the dominatrix. They're the ones that doing the
We
shit.
we did the TENS unit, but I'm not going to do the stun gun. No.
I want to see you put the TENS unit on your nipples.
Why you put them on
I
your
mean,
nipples?
How about you both put
That's
them
just
on your
on my
nipples? There's enough to go around.
Right? There's 4 electrodes, you know.
That's
right.
true. That's true.
right. You both both put them on your nipples, and I get to control the controller.
Do you remember? Did you guys watch a Drive Angry with Nicholas? I think it was Nicholas. I think it was Drive Angry. He was in the hotel, and they were going at it. And these people, I think the cops were looking for him, and they busted into the hotel room, and he
It was
picked
bad
the
guys,
chick
not
up
cops.
on his waist. Huh?
It was a bunch of bad guys. It wasn't cops.
Okay, but they zapped the shit out of him, and he still held on to her while they were still going at it. I try to talk Karen into letting me try that while we're going at it, to get hit with a stun gun, and she just says no.
No, I don't tell you no. I tell you find somebody that'll let you do it. I'm not doing it.
Why not? It could be fun.
I'm not into electricity like you are. I haven't been zapped 3 times by lightning.
So basically,
have at it.
what Karen's trying to say is David's never shocked her.
David's never not with a stun gun anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought it was more broader of a statement there. No. Okay.
He's still around, so he's got to be good at something.
Yeah, it's true. Money.
He's starting to think that now that every time I call him and say, "Hey, I need you to transfer a few $100."
Well, why do you think Karen's allowing you to go, out of state so often? Ever think of that?
I was thinking. I was wondering.
Yeah. She's got her boy toys over here.
Man, you planting some seeds you ain't got no business planting.
She's already working on my cousin.
Oh, Charles said, "No, I'm not." No, I'm
he's
not.
the only one I know about
How do you
so
think
far,
you're gonna
so
get
what?
that? How do you think
He's
you're
the
gonna get that
only one.
Lennar contract?
Don't tell him my secrets, damn it.
Oh shit.
He used to tell me, he goes, I would go out and do lawns for him when he would be out hauling. And I would come, when he would come back, I'd say, here, you've got like 6 more lawns. And he'd say, and where are they at? And I said, well, this would give him the locations. He goes, these are all around where we already have. I said, yeah, because they see me mowing. And then, of course, they want theirs done. He goes, no, they see your boobs bouncing on the mower. And then they come over. He goes,
And
stop
they're all
wearing
guys.
tank tops to work. Stop.
And they're all.
I don't criticize you when you get contracts from women. So just quit.
No, she's got a point there.
Do what you got to
You
do.
know, you go ahead and get the granny the granny glove.
Yep.
You know, and Karen's getting the younger big stick.
I won't even go in with him if I know
Yeah,
that if it's a fairly not old, but if it's an older woman, then I won't even go in with him for the estimate.
Yeah, you gotta
Just
make
say,
sure
here
that
you go, you got this.
you gotta make sure you lowball and literally lowball.
Yeah, I got to get over to the local retirement home and do a diaper raid pretty soon.
Oh Jesus!
Oh God! All right, that's gonna do it there. As soon as you mentioned diapers, now we're getting into now we're talking about babies, and we're not doing that. Come on.
Behave yourself. David.
Now, do you wait for them to do anything in the diaper and you sniff it or something like that? Is that? I mean, I'm kind of curious how that works. Do you have a nose for this type of stuff?
Like, how used do these diapers have to be? Now you got him thinking.
I mean, are we
I have to
talking
get
about
fresh
diaper
off of them? That way, I could take a big whiff of it before.
So basically, it's going to be
taking off
it's
with
going to be kind of raunchy for them to get diaper rash before you can go ahead and dig deep in there. Excuse me,
Yeah.
ma'am, I can't go ahead and fuck you until you show me your diaper rash. Please show me your diaper rash. Take it off. Thank you very much. Oh, that's some nasty. That's some nasty shit that's in there, man. When was the last time you changed it? Oh, 2 days. That's 2 days worth of shit in there. Now we're talking. Okay, bend over. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna make sure I clean you. I'm gonna make sure I clean the rest out right there with my dipstick. Hold on.
What in the hell is happening right now?
I'm indulging David's fantasy.
Are you living out your own Chaz? I mean, come on.
No, it's definitely not living out mine. Trust me.
I mean, you're going into a lot of
detail.
It sounds like someone else we know who goes into a lot of detail about
Do
activity.
you realize what I used to do?
Yeah,
Think about it.
And I'm very I get it, dog.
Thank you.
But again, we make fun of another person up in the north, up in the northeast, who goes
We're
into
not
great
talking about
detail and about stuff, and we're like, dude, he
We don't
knows a little
talk
bit too
about
much. You, sir, know a little bit too much about this diaper raid thing that I think David was just fucking around with. You took this shit to a new level.
David has touched base on this on the show before, so it might be a little bit of inside information.
Actually, it is.
Giving away some proprietary secrets.
Right.
All right, David, go back and raid the nearest retirement center up there. Okay.
Good luck to you, sir.
All right,
All right.
good.
Take care. Bye bye.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
So apparently he's not going to be the one doing my laundry, my lawn on Sunday.
No, he's not going to be the one doing your laundry because it's going to be me.
But you barely do my laundry. 813.
Somebody does your laundry?
I do your laundry all the time.
813-699-5353. You know something? I do bring your attention because next Friday we are actually going to have Steve Joyner on, and Steve Joyner, he is the one that has been booking or helping me get all these interviews for last month, just recently this week. Obviously, this one I kind of screwed up on, but all these interviews, except for a couple, have been all from Steve. Now, there has been a development with him and his own thing going on. He has his own, we call it Bruno, Crazy Joe. We're calling him Bruno because we don't talk about Bruno.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
He has his own Bruno that apparently went on and did a show, and because this person claims Steve was a piece of shit to him, he went on, posted his photo, his name, and phone number, personal phone number on the show. Now, granted, this fat barrel of fuck didn't really have many listeners, so he didn't get really, rated on. But I do have a couple of buddies that do listen to my show, and they'd be more than willing to go ahead and lay some shit down. More than willing to go ahead and take this guy down to Chinatown. I know I could have come up with a lot better pun than that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying.
What are you drinking, Charles?
I'm not drinking anything today. I'm water, if anything. You know, maybe my blood sugar is a little bit on the high.
Blood sugar's going up, right?
Yeah, it might be. But anyway, so he gave me the video link and told me, hey, can you go ahead and just delete this guy? This guy is, I forget his name. I have it. Trust me, we're going to research it. And Friday, Steve's going to come out. We're going to bullshit a little bit because, you know, how he got into where he is and how he knows so many people. And, you know, all the people that we talk to, you know, they're very, very well-known B-list celebrities. And we've gotten to talk to a lot of them, some good conversations and some great interviews. And we'll talk to him about that, some random stuff. But we want to jump in to getting this guy a little bit of payback. So this is an online form here where we have Alyssa, Karen, Philip, probably Eric when this time comes. But I want to know what your thoughts is. Do we allow this to happen? Do we go ahead and give this punk a little bit of payback? Maybe air out his photo and number? How do we handle this, or do we handle this?
I wouldn't do anything illegally.
Nothing illegal. Okay.
Well, and the thing is, with that, look, you can get pictures of anybody off any social media platform. You can go to any, you can pay for I can't remember some of these phone programs where you can get people's phone number and addresses. It's not hard to dox people.
No.
Me personally, I think, look, man, I get it, but me personally, I don't play those kind of games, because the first time somebody does it to me, I will find them and I will be driving to their house. That's the type of shit that gets people shot, especially when you're fucking with me. So that's not tough guy talk or anything. I'm just saying, I think
that's how you feel about it.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. And I think that's I'm this is the Charles Richardson show. I'll do whatever you want. But I feel like that, that's a road that we don't need to, we probably shouldn't go down, because that tit for tat shit, man, that gets dangerous for everybody involved.
And it's somebody else's
shit show.
Yeah, it's somebody else's fight, man. Getting in somebody else's fight, that's how people get hurt. Because you look, man, we joke a lot. I joke about my wife a lot, right? But like, that's the go-to for me. You start fucking with me or my family, I'm not going to social media fight you. I'm not going to make a video to one up you. I'm going to be knocking on your front door.
Well,
and
there's
other people out there like me.
And as I was talking to Steve, I'm over here. It's like, no, he knows all the people that we have, and a lot of these people do their own shows and stuff like that. So he's like saying, you know what, you're the first person, because I actually said, listen, let's go after this guy. Let's go ahead and let's get some shit down and see if we can go ahead and oust him. Or, get him kicked off whatever he's on. But again, like I said, he doesn't really have a large viewership. I said, did you ever get any phone calls after he broadcast? I said, no. But he knows Rico, and he talked to Rico, and it's like, well, Rico would just drive down there and kick his ass. He's not going to go for entertainment value. I'm thinking, well, we're not going to go that far. We're going to go ahead and
that's me.
Yeah, well, I get that. Steve also said that's probably him too, but it's like, as he's gotten older, it's like, listen, is this really worth my time?
And I don't think it is. I mean, people like him, like this guy that you're talking about, and people like the turd up north, Bruno. Right? Yeah, these people who they don't deserve. They're so beneath the greatness that other people are trying to do, right? I mean, they don't even deserve to have their name pass your lips. They don't deserve you to breathe life into their existence.
What I keep trying to tell Charles, I'm like, that's why I keep calling him like Voldemort or Bruno or whatever, just to, like, I don't even want to speak his name. I don't even want to talk about him. I don't know why he keeps answering the phone for him. It's
because Charles is a sweetheart. He's a nice guy. I mean,
yeah, but I also want.
Well, I'm a nice person too, but I want to indulge in some.
All right. Well, here's an example, right? So when he called and he was talking about he's going to drop a video because all these people are doing shit. Look, this is the same fucking guy that went on this tirade, talking shit about me, and he even attacked me in a private message. And when I hit him back with some words, he didn't reply. But even with all of that, the fact that his fucking heartbeat offends me, I still treated him like a person. He didn't deserve it, but that is what we do. We rise above that type of negativity by being better than what we're giving shit about.
Yeah.
But Charles, you're a sweet guy. Whatever you want to do, I'll ride with you, man. But I mean,
are you sure?
And it is.
I mean, so we may not go as far as giving the guy's number out, but I think when we
if you want to clown somebody, let's clown the shit out of them. But when you start messing around with families and phone numbers and addresses and putting other people in danger for one person's behavior, that's where I gotta be like, all right, wait a minute, I'm not going to be a part of that one, And it's not a gig on anybody. It's just I wouldn't want it done to me because of that very reason, because I take it very violently.
But you wouldn't also throw the first punch.
Oh fuck no, never.
So I'm saying this guy threw the first punch.
But did he throw it at you?
No, you're right. He didn't.
I'm just saying. I mean,
but he did throw it to somebody that I'm an acquaintance with that I'm very grateful for.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is that's how you got down this whole Bruno road too.
Yeah,
was you got involved with Matt's issue. It really didn't have to have anything to do with you.
No, it didn't.
I think it's entertaining to a point, but I think you have to know where your limitation is. I mean, having somebody on to tell their story about some douche, then have at it. But
yeah,
your involvement has to be limited.
So let me get your takes on what's the limit. So when Steve comes on Friday, we're gonna talk about this guy. What's the limit? Just tell him the story. Tell him what we should do. Maybe we go ahead and order 100 pizzas from Domino's, deliver to his address. Do we, put his email on blast? I mean, what's our limit there, Phil?
Man, I tell you what, I would. When I'm interviewing people, especially over shit like this particular stuff, where someone is a victim of being doxxed, even though I mean, if he told everybody he knows, that'd be 2 people, right?
You're right.
Even if that's the case, man. I actually would welcome the conversation. Be like, hey, so tell us the story. What's going on? How are you feeling about it? What would you like to see happen? And just kind of play into it. Interview him, right? But but I mean, I think
take
for
any
you,
action on it. I would say.
I think for you as an acquaintance, trying to stand up for your friend. I think it definitely you've definitely given him. You're doing him a huge solid by giving him a platform on the Charles Rich Show with all with your guests and your host and even your listeners. You're doing a huge solid. I mean, I just think going on the attack. I mean, would you be willing? I mean, would you be okay because once you do that, if you jump in there with a course of action, now your wife, your kids, we're old, right? We got families. Those are people who could potentially get caught up in that mess that you don't want no part of that. But if you do, then fucking let me know and I'll have my joke book ready and we'll just clown the shit out of them.
Well, I think maybe we should do that. Maybe the clowning on it. Maybe we can do that. Have a little bit of fun.
And your platform, hearing this person's story, you're going to have other people that know that if it does come across them, that's not going to be a person they're interested in, or if it's someone they've already watched, then they see another side of them and they can make their decision on what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I agree with Philip.
Okay. All right. So next week we'll get Steve's coming on regardless. We'll talk about the scenario, maybe have some jokes, maybe have some clowning. Maybe I wouldn't say threats, but I would just say, maybe we'll talk some shit. And I think we'll leave it at that.
I think it'd be a smart play.
We'll get the point across, and if and definitely have Steve go ahead and share it. And if it does go ahead and trigger a reaction, then you know what? We'll have content for a good 2-3 months. Unless this guy's just really a loser, and the way he looks.
I don't think it's going to go very far.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. The guy looks like he's very loserish. He goes by a Jeezy name, like the guy looks
Those
like
are
he's
the
a
ones that
child
have time
molester.
on their hands, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I don't got the time. I need to.
That's how I am. I don't have time for the extra drama or the headache. Nope. I don't want to be bothered with it.
But it's like it. when you take a look at it at a show aspect.
Oh, absolutely. That's why I said it's
Yeah.
entertaining to have him on and tell his side of the story and do
Yeah.
your little jokes and stuff.
Oh, I would love to too if we can
Yeah.
get the other guy on the phone. We just go ahead and hash it
That
out.
would be, you know, kind of what you did on another show. That would be, I'd like that idea.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It depends on.
'Cause that's where that rabbit hole got opened up,
Yeah,
and
you're right.
now we're back
because you're also
we're still stuck
you're
in
giving that person the time of day that they don't need.
Yeah, yeah,
nor
you're
deserve.
right. You're right. Okay.
Yeah,
I
because
get
you know, I remember, you know, we had a listener, or we had, you know, talking about the same show up north. You know, people's like, well, hey man, did you see this latest video? I'm like, finally, I just had to write about it. Look, I don't give a shit. Quit telling me about this fucking guy. He is nothing to me. I will never get the chance to meet him. I will never get to give him the manners ass whooping that he deserves. So I'm not going to let that prick rent space in my head. And I'm much better for it. I'm actually quite stress free. You know, once I drew that line, you know, I'm like, fuck this guy, dude.
I was saying, dude, were you really stressed out about it to begin with?
No, but
that dude didn't stress me out one bit.
No, but for me, you become a sum of your surroundings, right? If you're feeding negativity,
right?
If you're watching negativity and just pure hate and negativity, you know, for me, I'm like watching this, I'm getting outraged. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Who does he think he is to talk about people like this? This guy, you know, I would get emotionally invested, like fuck this guy, right? And the reality is, I was getting mad over a fucking character because that's what he is. He's a cartoon.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like I never really got that emotional over it. I understand some people, I guess, would, you know, just when they push the buttons or say a word or something like that, that just
Maybe not at an emotional level, but you were definitely on an invested level at some point because it was something that weighed on your mind a lot.
Yeah.
And
for someone like
there
me,
were many times I heard you clicking on those videos and watching for this and watching for that.
Yeah.
And
I was.
well, so and so said that he said something about me. Now I gotta go see what it was.
and that was yeah, exactly. You know, and see me, I'm married to a Hispanic woman. The people that I call mom and dad, you know, they're they're black, right? And so when I hear and you know, one of my best friends is gay, and when I hear all that bigotry and that hate, God, it just fucking pisses me. People like that, I want to rip their lungs out. I just can't help it. That's where I'm talking about my emotional investment. So
and our son is black, and so
Yep.
that really hit
no
us,
shit.
too.
Yeah.
That kind of did a little
Yeah.
bit of yeah.
But hey man, but at the end of the day, Charles, man, I mean, you're a solid fucking dude because, you know, I mean, you do care about people. You do care about your friends. If you call them your friend, you're willing to do just about anything within reason. And I think that's really awesome. That's real admirable. But, you know, I mean, to every man is their own, and I will never tell a man how to be.
Oh, I appreciate it. I really do. This guy, by the way, just let you know, he goes by Jiggy Jaguar.
Send me a link.
Yeah, and
I just want to get an idea of what we're going to be talking about, right?
So yeah, let me show you this.
I try to prepare for every interview.
God, I need to find him because I need to find him. So it's
all right. So while Charles is doing that, I'd like to ask you ladies something. All right. So, I mean, because y'all seem pretty in touch with social issues and things. So like I did my show today, I was talking about the, all these corporations coming out for Pride Month and how, you know, I think it's fake as shit. And I think it's actually doing more harm to the LGBT community. Do y'all, am I off on that as a straight white male?
No. We talked about that when Skittles did their campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it was,
one rainbow,
the rainbow.
Yeah.
So they
They're
removed
still
all the
doing
colors.
it.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
they're doing it in
the
July.
campaign that they came off because I took it as the opposite. Even though they claimed that they were doing it in support of, you removed the rainbow and the colors. So aren't you kind of going against their whole?
Right? Because it's whole taste the rainbow, right?
Right. And companies trying to get involved in something that they don't understand, I think is a huge, huge mistake.
So here's what I got. This is actually the video that he was talking about. That, by the way, he went ahead and posted up Steve's number and all that shit.
Yeah, send me the link offline.
Well, yeah, I'll send that to you here in a second.
Holy shit, is that him?
That's him. So now it doesn't get into it, but this is how the scumbag sounds.
He could get me Harlem Heat. Now he couldn't get me Steve. He couldn't get me Booker T, but he could get me Stevie Ray. I don't have a wife. Called us and told us he was going to rape my wife up the butt. I don't have a wife. And he was going to do a bunch of nasty, horrible things to me.
That's what he claims Steve did.
He looks like Warren or something about Mary.
Get me Vince Russo, which, by the way, I already know Vince Russo. And when I talked to Vince Russo,
So he's a wrestling fan.
Apparently.
Oh, what is the term that
His voice sounds familiar for some reason.
is a nasty term for lesbian? Butch dyke. She's a butch dyke. Does anybody know what the term butch dyke is anymore? So I don't know if anybody knows what the
I
term
can't
dyke is.
place it, but that voice just sounds.
But old Steve Joyner, that big piece of crap, is he still?
All right. Anyway, so that's the dude.
I don't think so.
Like I said, Steve actually put it on as basically look like a pedophile. I mean, he does. I mean, if you take a look at him,
He looks like he'd be in a windowless van with milk duds melting in his pocket.
yeah, and the fact that he doesn't have a wife really didn't surprise me. The fact that Steve gave him the credit, if he'd said what he really said, which he
You know
denies,
what?
by the way.
No, the voice sounds like one of those parodies that you play.
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
It looks
Yeah,
like
it definitely sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a mess. That is a train wreck.
JiggyJaguar.com.
That name doesn't even fit his look at all.
No.
Now maybe Jiggly Jaguar.
No,
Oh,
you
Jiggy.
picture some like skinny dude. When I think of a jaguar, I think of a skinny dude.
Oh, check this out. So apparently 2 days ago, he posts again about Steve Joyner. Steve Joyner returns. Like he just did this a couple of days ago.
It is.
Wow.
Broadcast.
Really loud.
Gotta get that damn microphone out of my face because we're doing video today. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, as they say. And I don't know who's saying it. Don't know why they're saying it. But they are indeed freaking saying it. Thanks for joining us today here on our big broadcast. We love you, darling, as the great Zsa Zsa Gabor. I'm going to see if I can get Hanashi Kaufman on the telephone Sunday morning. And they said, hey, it's not illegal to put this guy's phone number on the internet, but he calls us on a weekly freaking basis. And we'd like this to stop. Is basically what they told me. So I decided, okay, I would send Steve Joyner a message because there was there are smoker fights coming up at Genesis in Wichita. So I went ahead and I got a hold of Steve Joyner. I sent him a message.
Is anybody going to sleep right now?
Yes.
This guy is just to the fucking goddamn point.
Bueller.
You bald-headed prick.
Bueller.
And he wrote me back. And he said
him
the
I seriously, I mean,
challenged him to this event. He wrote me back and told me I was a clown and that he knew real MMA fighters and that he would put up $25,000 of his own money if I can beat him. He wanted me to come to Austin, Texas to fight him. Then he said he would rent a building in LA. He was not going to travel to Kansas to take me on.
He was going to go ahead and rent a bathroom or porta potty.
And this one time at band camp?
Yeah, this one time at band camp where he's going to do this, and he's going to do that. He's going to rape me up the ass. And
he does. He sounds like somebody else we know. Just pointless.
He really wanted me to get some help.
Yes.
Yo, we could
So I
definitely
just
fill
went
this
to
8 minutes with better content than this guy.
Gym, that you wanted me to fight you at. So according to them, you haven't been a member since 2011. He did you know what's funny about this guy?
That he actually does his research.
Is I send this guy and I wind him up and then I send him into a direction and he goes there. So he must have called up Rodney Steven, who owns Genesis, and he talked to him. Now, Rodney doesn't even know I'm alive.
Now, Rodney, of course, everybody knows Rodney because all four of you that listen to the show knows who Rodney is. And he used to go ahead and stick a dumbbell up my ass and try to lift me with it. And of course, I weigh 700 fucking pounds and he wasn't able to do it. So Rodney is, he's my bitch now, I'm sure.
They talked about, I screwed Genesis on a contract. He doesn't want to hear from me again because he's a jerk. I don't know. That's always my impression of tough guys. At the end. So Steve Joyner, the big star. I was referring to him as Steve Jerkson. I guess because he's a jerk. I don't know. I guess I'm coughing because I'm fat.
Yes.
Pasty and a special needs child. Well, we're going to come back and talk to Dr. Nick Delgado. When we come back, we've got that coming up.
Does anybody think of this guy as number one, boring as fuck? And I apologize to my two listeners right now because I know I killed them off all of a sudden. But when I go to the gym, Rodney is my best buddy in the whole wide world, and he made me a ham sandwich one night. If you got the mustard, and he told me, it's like, listen, I'll give you all the mustard you want if you do this one favor for me. And I got on my knees, and he gave me his mayonnaise.
Okay, so Charles,
I'm sorry. Where am I?
Man, that guy is. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I mean, seriously, I feel like this would be, no shit, picking a fight with a midget. I mean, and I mean that in all seriousness. This guy is an intellectual midget. He's an emotional midget. He's a social midget. He has no people skills already, and I don't know, man. I
just by hearing like 3 minutes of his fucking loser show,
God, and look, I don't think that I got the greatest show in the world. I mean, I truly don't. I don't think that much of myself, but when I hear stuff like that, I'm like, you know what? I'm doing okay. That guy is a 2 a.m. at Walmart, right? You go into Walmart 2 a.m. thinking you're looking ugly and poor and fat and sloppy. You go to 2 a.m. at Walmart and you look around and you fucking feel better. You feel like a winner, right?
Yes.
Because you're always going to be the best looking person there.
As a matter of fact, I think I need to go to Walmart
And they've
probably in a
got
couple
some
hours.
kind of weird walk going on.
least
And
you're
they're-
not
Yeah.
your PJs.
and they've shit their pants and don't know it.
I shit my pants. Oh my God.
Yeah, this guy, man. I'm just saying, man. You could. Wow. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think them two guys just probably need to get together and make out or something. I mean, because I don't know Steve. I don't know this guy. I don't have a dog in the fight. I just think this is. I mean, seriously, this seems like familiar territory. It does. It seems like familiar territory.
It just sounds like honestly, it's like, familiar territory, but we pulled this before. Well, I've pulled this before. I'm sorry.
And this one seems easier.
This seems a lot
Yes.
easier.
Yes.
This seems like we could have a lot of fun with this guy.
Yes.
We could have a lot of fun. Somebody go ahead and draw a line down his head. He'll be a two-sided asshole.
I'm going to watch his videos. When's it coming on? Next Friday? 7 days from now?
Yeah, 7 days. We got time.
I'm going to research.
He's on Facebook, the Jiggy Jaguar.
And then let us know how many times you fell asleep before you actually got through a few
Oh,
videos.
this guy is a cure for for insomnia.
Insomnia. Oh, maybe
Yeah.
I should watch him.
I
mean,
could have used
honestly,
it the other night. Holy cow.
We really do.
Oh.
We need something. So what I'm going to do actually.
Last night I went to sleep okay, but
Yeah, well, you actually took some melatonin. That's why.
yeah.
But this is the melatonin, right? This is melatonin times 1,000. I mean, if you need to fall asleep quick, fuck ZQL.
Yo, have you seen his Facebook page?
Huh? I'm
Have
on
you
it right
seen-
now.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy could be a modern art masterpiece. Jesus. Wow. This good Lord. I know beauty's only skin deep, but man, this motherfucker shows you that ugly is to the bone. Golly.
Well, tell us how you really feel.
Da-na-na-na-na. He is ugly. Da-na-na-na-na. Very, very ugly. Da-na-na-na-na.
This is a guy seriously. Like if you wanted to ever pitch an ad to say, hey, vaccinating your kids fucks them up. Look. God damn.
Dude, this guy's got an 800 number.
Oh, of course he does.
It's an 866, yeah.
866 number.
And he's a journalist, according to
866
him.
rub my bald head.
Should we call it?
No.
Not.
You ruined my fun.
Don't get in the middle of another one of these things.
Yeah, I only got a couple of minutes anyway, so.
Wow.
No,
Yeah,
but
this
really
is
good memes too.
I'm wondering how he got, because he's got 10,000 followers. I wonder how he got so popular.
He bought them.
You think so?
You can.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, again,
I did buy him. Where's his money coming from? Because it ain't from
Mommy and
talking.
Daddy, he's in the basement.
Oh, that's true.
Well, I think you're onto something, right? Because I mean, I think people, if he does have 10,000 fucking people that's coming in on his show, they're just showing up for the train wreck. I mean, because I'm looking at his videos, like his video from 20 hours ago has 0 views.
Really?
So yeah. So I mean, there's just not.
What about his videos from before?
I mean, people do love a good train wreck.
Yeah, I
They
guess
do.
so.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But
And speaking of video views, I will have to say, I understand social media, but don't, and I'm definitely impaired as far as technology is concerned. So I bit the bullet, went ahead, did the whole TikTok thing, made a video. Don't go watch it. But I made a video thinking, yep, this is gonna swarm me right in. I'll have viewers left and right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I almost got 200, but I posted a video of David with the trucks and changing out a septic and yada yada. Almost 2,000 views. I'm like, how does that rate over boobs?
Right. All right, we got to get moving here. Actually, I kind of went over. So, Philip, go ahead and do your plugs.
Hey guys, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 5 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. All social media platforms: IPM Nation, Raw Talk Online, Military Broadcast Radio, AOW Radio. Check us out. We're always a good time.
All right, guys, have a happy weekend. We'll see you Monday right here on the Charles Richardson Show. Take care, everybody. Drive safe and don't drink and fire off fireworks. Yeah,
we'll get some good. Hey, we got to get double good news next week.
All right, cool. Take care.
Not the 4th of July yet.
Not yet.
Fly too high, get to see the light. Yeah, it's true, been there before. But now the sun don't hurt me